This ain't a QualityStocks. Today's Thursday, September 30th, 2010, and today we're going to take a look at Applied DNA Sciences. This is a bulletin board company trading under ticker APDN. These candles are kind of the telltale in this. A nice cup. Now it's in a consolidation, holding a good support level, holding over the 50-day moving average. Because of this strong move here from around 3 cents up to 5.5 cents, we're going to get a look like this where the indicators move very strongly. Now they're retracing. They all should be somewhat positioned somewhere around the middle. MACD and PPO very similar, both strong moves. Histogram's coming back down around 0 right now. Still in an overall uptrend because of the move. ADX kind of what to be expected here. Sitting trend slowing down a little bit. Kind of coming down, holding around 20 right now. Positive and negative DIs both down kind of low. This is in a position where some strength will come into this when the price per share picks a direction. Could see the ADX spike up, and then whichever direction it's really going, we'll see that positive and or negative DI go that direction along with it. Money flow also kind of in the middle. Surprised that they're not a little bit tighter together. Still pretty good separation between the 7 from the 14. Once again, though, just kind of right down the middle of the road. Not getting a great read from that. Accumulation distribution still is in a nice uptrend. Kind of breaking through a new high right through here. We're going to want to see that ultimately try and get up through this area. Just continuing the uptrend is what's important. You see there's no values to the accumulation distribution. You're just always looking for uptrends and always looking for new higher highs. Shaking money flow also still showing that there's plenty of buying pressure that's come into this stock. Hasn't spent much time below 0. So that's still in actually pretty nice position. CCI is indeed pulled back. Let's talk about those trend line breaks. That trend line is broken from the big move. Now you're going to look for this to actually just kind of tread water right around 0. Trade within its normal mean. We're going to look for this to try and curl and spike back up through 100 if it makes a move to the north side. That will initiate another buy signal. Full Stow does have a habit of making a curl like this, curling right back around and going back up over 80. So we'll keep an eye on that. Holding over 50 is what's important. Losing some momentum right at this point, obviously, with it being in the consolidation area that it is. Again, if it wants to make a move, this Full Stow will curl and head right back up over 80. Tricks move very, very quickly, which is almost a little out of character for it. Tends to move a little bit slower, but it's moved very fast along with the spike in price. So we'll look for that. You want to see that hold over 0 is what you really want to see, even if it oscillates down. Just as long as it's still creating an uptrend, Tricks is okay. 50 is kind of a key area in this RSI. See this little bit of downtrend that's going on with them. All three, 14, 21, 7 especially up high here. Starting to trend back towards 50. We want to see this hold over 50. That's kind of a key thing. Break this downtrend that it's in. See this little bit of consolidation, this little kind of flag it's got going on right through here. Want to see it hold that as a support level. It's the bottom, 47. See it dip down the 1 day down to 46. We want to see that hold for a couple of different reasons. One, it's a pretty good support. Holding that support level is allowing these indicators to reset themselves a little bit and be positioned if they want to make another move. They're getting so far exaggerated away from each other, that kind of thing, that the move was going to have to slow down a little bit at some point. This needs to try and regroup, get these indicators aligned, hold over this 50-day, then try and make a move with this 200-day. So a consolidation is never a bad thing, and that's kind of what this chart is doing at this point. So it's on radar to make sure it holds this 047, and then we'll be looking for any sort of positive movement that breaks through this little bit of resistance at 5 cents it's just set up recently. You can see that was pretty strong in the past. Good support level, strong resistance level. Needs to get through that 5 cent area and really try and push through this 55, because that's also set itself up as a resistance level, as the top on this nice move through here. You know, this is a pushing 100% move, so it's a very nice size move. Needs to get out of this channel, hold that bottom, get some momentum going as it pushes through a nickel, and take this top out. Trading inside the Bollinger Bands right now, which is nice. There's still plenty of room for it to move to the upper side and not blow through the top of the bollies. But you want to see it keep trading over this 20-day, especially to keep it on the upper side of the Bollinger Bands. Then we'll look for some more volume to come in. 200,000 shares. We can stand to see a little bit more than that. We're going to want to see a little spike if it's going to try and push through. Ultimately, take out this 200-day. That's a main target. You can see on this chart, been a source of resistance. And for a chart to become truly bullish, it needs to be trading over that 200-day. So this is taking on a very bullish look. That's the next step for it. It's going to meet some key PPS resistance right in front of it. And it's also going to see more at staggering steps. This 7-cent area is going to be a big area for it. One here in March, it was a good source of support. When it popped back up to it here in July, it was a source of resistance. That puts it over the 200-day, obviously, and it lets it create a new higher high for this recent bit of movement. So 7 cents is a little bit more of a long-term goal for it. Obviously, it's very nice price gains from where it is. But as far as the chart goes on a more long-term level, that's a target that you'll be looking for to see this thing move to the north side. As always, this is merely my interpretation of the APDN chart. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you and trade smart.